I went to the pursuit of truth. So I went, because I was talking about aspartame being the WHO putting it down on their list. So I went to find the list. It's not easy to read the list, but they do have it classified in different things. And I managed to get it onto an Excel spreadsheet to sort of read it easier. So they have different groups. Group 1 is carcinogenics to humans. There's 126 agents of that. Group 2A is probable carcinogenics to humans. There's 95 of those. Group 2B is possibly carcinogenic to humans. There's 323 of those. And Group 3, which there's 500, is not classifiable as to its carcinogenics to humans. So is that things they tested but it didn't turn out to be. So yeah, I just wanted to go through it. So the definite ones, number 1, this was, how do they phrase that? I just read it now. Carcinogens to humans, so I assume this is 100%. So a lot of them seem to be chemicals. They've got benzidine. I've seen that before. They've got orthotolidine. They've got other things as well, which they don't even put on any of the classification, like chimney sweeping and cobalt and wood smoke and iodine. I don't know what, that doesn't even have any classification, so I don't know which one that falls into. Let's see what we can find that we know. There's lots of chemicals. I suppose I should have videoed this, and maybe I'll video it and then attach it to this. Benzene, shale oils, coal tar pitch. It's like a sporin for the eyes. It's got the amounts as well, I think, next to it, and the date it was done. Lots of it is chemicals. Sulfur mustard, formaldehyde, chlorphazine. Lots of chemicals. The problem is, anyone reading these think, wow, I don't know, I don't take these chemicals, but these could be in your foods and all sorts of things, or in the air. Radium, phosphorus, radon, X-ray and gamma radiations. They can cause cancer. X and gamma radiations. Wood dust, wielding fumes, tobacco, ultraviolet radiation, solar radiation, soot, salted fish, Chinese style it says, rubber manufacturing industry, processed meat consumption of, that's number 1 as well, painter, outdoor air pollution, opium consumption, nickel compounds, neutron radiation, leather dust, iron and steel funding. Any of these things seem familiar to you? These are the things that are all around you. Estrogen, oral conception, progestin, I can't say it the other way around. Epstein-Barr virus, heard that before. Coke production, coal, benzidine, dyes, I expect that's in all our clothes. Alcohol beverages, areca nut, aluminium production, all the cans we eat. Helicobacter pylori, that's infection. Engine exhaust, diesel. Fission products, including strontium-90. Alright, so 2A, that's the next one now, is probably carcinogenic to humans. Anything we recognise in here? A lot more chemicals. Acrylamide, I've heard that somewhere. Vinyl fluoride, cobalt, metal, with tungsten carbide. The problem is these could be the things inside your TVs or your sofas or in the cans of food you eat or packaging and all sorts of things. Who knows where all these chemicals are used? Unfortunately, it doesn't tell you where they're used. There's just lots of chemicals in 2A. Styrene, acrolein, soluble cobalt salts, red meat, petroleum, refining, nitrate, night shift work. This is carcinogenic. Lead compounds, human papillomavirus, HB virus, hairdresser or barber occupation exposed as frying, emissions from high temperature, is anything you fry, carbon electrode manufacture, biomass fuel, art glass, glass containers and pressured ware, fuel, alcohol, methyl alkylate, loads more chemicals. Where are all these chemical uses? It's pointless giving us all these chemicals names because we don't know where they are, but there's loads of them. Just more and more chemicals. I went to 2B now. I didn't even know we went into 2B. I didn't even notice. 2B is what? Possible carcinogens. Possibly. Well, the other one was probable. This one's possibly. It's semantics there, but more chemicals: lead, nickel, coconut oil, uracil, mustard, chloroform, magenta, oxazepam. I mean, it's just all chemicals. I mean, this means nothing to me, but for biologists, they probably know exactly where all these things are used. But I guess that's the next video I need to find, is this list compared to actually where these things are used, so we know that where are we ingesting or touching or experiencing this stuff, because this one is just chemical after chemical. Radio frequency electromagnetic fields, radio frequency electromagnetic fields, so is that things like radios and things and Wi-Fi. Magnetic fields, extreme low frequency, fuel oils, engine exhaust, gasoline, diesel fuel, marine, aloe vera, whole leaf extract, and now we're into 3, which is the ones they couldn't find. Well, I suppose there's no point going through those. There's loads of those of ones where I assume they tested them and they came out okay. Mostly, again, chemicals. So that really wasn't really helpful, was it? I'll video this as well, and then I can put it on so you can, rather than seeing the screenshot, you can see the video of all these things, and then you can look out for them on your back of your products. I'll give the link as well from the WHO. I just googled it to find it out. But I suppose the next video I need to find if someone's done the hard work, as it were, to research that WHO list and put it into practical terms, i.e., all the chemicals that were there. I don't know what they're in, or where we would come into contact with them, how we would come into contact with all these different things. This list of, I don't know, was a few hundred products that may be, a lot of them are like nickel and lead and all those types of things, and engine fuel and all that stuff were around that all the time. No wonder the cancer rate is 1 in 2. So what are we doing about it? We're just carrying on and just producing all these things. Maybe there's nothing we can use that wouldn't have this effect on us. This is part of the Industrial Revolution. I wonder if they had cancer before the Industrial Revolution. Anyway, take care, take it easy, God bless, and peace.